again. Online, put in the chat now. What is that? Git Fork. Fork. Okay. So what is the meaning of fork? In normal language, attached. In normal language, what? Attached. So the Git Fork concept here is, let's say, for example, I have two accounts in GitHub. Okay. So this is my Riaz Sheikh account, and I just created a trainer Riaz account. 2 accounts. So Git Fork concept here is, let's say I'm in my account, and then I saw a nice repository in some other account. In which account I'm in now? Trainer Riaz. So let me go to GitHub. Which one? Slash Riaz Sheikh. So let's say, for example, I went here to Riaz Sheikh. I'm in which account? I'm still in trainer Riaz. But can I access Riaz Sheikh's any other GitHub account or not? Because these are all what account? Public accounts, public repository. What repositories are? Public repositories. So as these are all public repositories, that's the reason why what I did was I can able to see all the repositories of this guy, powerful guy, Riaz Sheikh. But I'm in which account? Still in my account. Now assume that 7:30 p.m. new branch repo, for example. Wow, so many Python files. These are very nice. Assume it's a very nice repo and a lot of code is there. I want the same repo in my account also. I want same repo also in my account. There are 2 ways. One is super Git clone. Say that everyone. Git clone. Yes or no? We have done Git clone or not? So what you do is you create. See what you do is in your laptop. Okay, so in your GitHub, create your repository name. You know how to create a repository. And in your laptop, do Git clone of this repository. How do you do Git clone and this URL? Yes or no? Git clone and this URL. And all the code will come to your local laptop or not? All your code will come to your local laptop. Okay. See, all your code will come to your local laptop. Now, what you need to do? You already created GitHub repository or not? What you need to do? Git clone you did, and all your code is in the local laptop. What you do if you want to have the local repository code in GitHub? Git push. So whatever that you have in your local repository, which is downloaded from this repo, now that the same data will be there in your GitHub repository. That is one way of doing it. Another way of doing is what here is Git Fork. See that? So now do you see this? And here we have fork option. So fork is nothing but it's a copy of this repository, copy of others repository in your repository, in your account, copy of another account repository in your account. So now I went to this account and what I do here? Fork. See, I click on fork and it is saying that if you want to keep the same name, keep it the same name, or else change it. Simply copy the which branch? Master branch, and click on create fork. In which account I'm now here? See, forking this repository. See here. Now if I go my training areas and then I'm in my repository, your repositories, you see this here? Forked from this guy. And I have the same data here in my repository also. This is a very commonly used in real time. Very commonly used because in repositories, lot of nice code will be available. Your Terraform codes will be there, Docker files will be there, Jenkins pipelines scripts will be there, right? And then any kind of projects will be there. Let's say this is my repository. I'm going to my repository. In future, we'll be doing a lot of projects, right? And I need to share this code to you. What will you do? Huh? Fork. What do we do? Fork. Whatever the there's a Netflix code is there. So if I open it, see, a lot of data. This Netflix. Okay, I don't want to reveal the concepts. I have Netflix project, which with a combination of Terraform and the combination of Kubernetes and the combination of Docker. Okay. Yes, correct. One account to another account. Dinesh. So now I want to share this project to you. You need to have the same code or not. Guys, here, do not worry about how the code package.js and all this Node.js code is written here. No. We need to worry about the Kubernetes and we need to worry about the Terraform. And the code will be there. And also we need to worry about the Docker file. Don't worry about all these things, we'll learn. But what I mean to say is, I have so many projects here, and how do I share my code to you? You have 2 ways to do it. Either create your own repository, download this code in your local machine, and then Git push. Or else what I recommend is Git Fork. What I recommend is Git Fork. Because when you do the Git Fork, whatever the changes that I do here, you will get the changes. I think you don't get the changes. You need to let's see. Because it's not get updated automatically, right? Because I don't want your changes. You should not get it. There's no logic behind it, right? So let's see. See here now. Okay, now in which we here trainer Riaz. So now you see here. Trainer Riaz is a normal student. And this guy is Riaz sir. And Riaz sir code is final code or not? And trainer Riaz, this guy is a student. What he did, he forked it. He forked it. So whatever the data that I have in Riaz account, I got it everything here. Now this is my code. Yes or no? This is my code. No, Git Fork will not take the update. No. So here, this is here. Now, can I modify this code? Tell me, yes or no, online. Can I modify this code? Online, are you with me? Yes, I can modify those because this is not at all related to this guy, right? So here, this is not related to it because I have already forked it and this is my code now. So what I do is now, see, what I do is Python 1 is there now. So which one you want me to modify? Tell me. Let's say Python 1. Oh, see here, we have some data, right? So what I do is Python 1, I modify. How to edit the data? Do you see this here? Edit. And then, yes, sir. This is my super code. So what is the purpose of this is, you have forked my repository. Assume that I have super project. And you are also super genius guy. And then what you did, you do the updates in your own repository, which is forked my repository, and you have done the changes. Basically, you have enhanced the features. I am giving you nice code, and on top of it, you're super genius. You have enhanced the code. Either you can keep the code with you only, or else you can share with me also. Yes, sir. I have done the super code. Can you please merge in your repository? Can you please merge to your repository? Is it good to this? This guy will merge directly to my repository. What should be there in between? What is the permission called? Pull request. Yes or no? Who should create a pull request now here? Trainer Riaz. The students needs to create a pull request to Riaz sir. Riaz sir will see the pull request from where it is coming and what he has done the changes. And if Riaz sir agrees, he will merge it to his repository or master. If not, I don't merge. Close them. I don't approve. You understand? Real time. We'll do the same thing now. What I'm doing? I'm a student here. I modified. Yes, sir. This is my super code. Please merge it in your repo. Okay. What I did here? Commit changes and commit changes here. So I have committed, guys. I have committed in my repository. Yes or no? Now tell me, in Ria's repository in Python fun, the data is there here? No. So for that, so if I want to push the data here, a student, what you need to do? You need to create a PR request, pull request. You need to create a. Do you see this here? If you go to contribute, see this branch is one commit ahead of Ria sir master branch. Now this Ria sir master branch, and if you fork it, so now both are in sync or not? That is what I was telling you. That is what I was telling you. You can do yourself your modifications, keep it quiet. But if you want to help Ria sir to change the code, open PR. Let's see. Yes, see here. So what I need to do here? What is Somalika asking? Yes, sir, added new changes. We'll see live, Somalika. So here, open pull request. I create a pull, and here description. Yes, sir, please approve. Create pull request. So pull request is, so now it is checking for any kind of conflicts or not. Is there any conflicts here? No conflicts. So here pull request got created, opened. Now who will get this request? Yes, sir. So let's go here, and if I refresh it, and you see here, go here, and then you see update Python 1. This is our description commit message I have given, right? And then opened by this guy, right? And then click on it and see the comment what he has done. And then directly will merge it. Pata nahi what he was killing my code. He's changing the code completely, right? So I need to go and check. Need to check the code. Commits are there here. He has done one commit. Open this commit. You see this here? Yes, sir. This is my super code. Please merge it in your repo. What do we do here? Review changes. If you want, approve it or send it back. Because I don't know, some nasty people might also fork it, and then they will be sending my PR request to me. Maybe some people are good, some people are bad, where they're completely changing my code. So it is my wish. Either I can approve or I can request changes. So here I'm not doing it. So let's go to PR. So open this, and do you see this one here? This is a conversation where we have all the comments, right? And this is the commits. So how many files changed here? Of course, no. Kausip is saying we need to take a lot of follow-up with PR approval. Exactly. Assume that you're all my team members, and everyone are doing the code, and I'm the only team leader. And how many people are there in, let's say, 50 people employees, and everyone will do the work and tell PR request. Open karo. How many members are there? Manager. One person. For one PR, how much time I need to spend? It is depend upon me, right? I need to merge it. If I merge it, if something goes wrong, entire master branch is gone or not. So I need to be very careful or not. And if I am lazy, I will not be opening and checking, reviewing it at all. I will not review at all. I'll take my own sweet time. That's why people will come to me and saying that, sir, please review my code, sir. Please review the code. And you need to follow up with the manager for the approval. Yes or no? Online. So, okay, now what we do is here, if it is okay, now click on here, merge, pull request. And what we do here, confirm, merge. Okay. So now do you see here, Ria saying merge commit into this master. If you want, you can create. Is Ravi asking, is there a backup of master branch? Create another new branch. Whatever is there in the master branch will be in that branch or not? Yeah. Okay. So see, Ravi, remember this GitHub itself is a backup. It is a version control system. Whatever you do, everything in the backend commit history will be there. You can revert it. You can restore it anytime. But if it all, you are very, what do you call, got it? No? Okay, thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, so if I go here, I committed which one here? Python 1. And do you see it got merged or not? Is this clear? So how to create a PR? Online, clear enough? Yes, after approval only we need to merge it, Dinesh. Clear online? Okay, so Malika is asking, sir, if I do any changes here, will this guy will get the update or not? Fork it again. Okay, let's see here. So how to edit it? Do you see this? Edit this file. Very good. So here I have a new line of code. So commit changes. So I committed the changes, right? So if you go here, if you go to code in Python 1, so this, and if I go back here, if I hard refresh, right? And then what we do? Go here. You see? What is here? You see the difference? You understood what I did? No? Huh? Once more. Okay. Okay, see. Where I'm now. Okay, let's take another. Python 2. Who is this guy? Have anything here? Python? Python 2. And say, welcome. Do not understand where you're going. Okay. Okay, Chandan, see. Everyone say, in which account I am now at the moment? Ria sir account. Say that. My account, Ria sir account. Main account. Say that. Main account. Say that. Main account. In main account, in Python 2, do I have any data here? No. So I have wrote. You want Python code? Not right now. Okay, so I'm just putting it. Okay, so I'm just putting it. Welcome to DevOps classes. And what are you doing here? Yeah, commit. Okay, commit data. In which account? Ria sir account. Okay, main account. Which file? Python 2. And the student is already forked this repository. My question here is, these changes will be automatically there or not? Should we go and check it? Should we go and check it? Let's see. So I went to which account here? Sorry, which account? Oh, sorry. Okay, so I went to this repositories, child account. I went to the child account. This is the fork which I have forked. Answer is yes or no? No. Answer is no. But I want to see the latest data. You can refork it. You can refork it. Or yeah, you can refork it. Or actually directly you can also see, right? So this is your forked code, right? And then I can see, I can open yeah, there should be some option. Let's see if you have that fork option. Where is this thing? Oh, do you see this here? Okay, sync fork. But this will not be happening automatically, but you should be clicking on sync fork. Update branch. Okay, clear? By default, no. If required, or statement, AWS statement. Yes or no? So, right, got it, Somalika and everyone? Online. So fork concept you understood. So if at all you want to fork it, you can fork it. So in future, whatever the projects that will be doing it, I want everyone to fork my repositories. So by this, you'll be learning it how to fork it. And whatever the changes I do, by default, it will not be appear in your repository. What you need to do? You can sync the fork, right? If you sync fork, whatever the changes that I have done, you can either compare it first of all. If it is not mandatory, don't do it. If it compare, if it is good, what for you? Sync it. Otherwise, no. Understood? Sync the fork. Clear? Online CC. And by the way, remember, you cannot unfork it. There is no option called what? Unfork. So what you need to do? You need to delete it. Okay. Is it clear now? Okay. Now let's go to our main repository. So my React repository. Okay. So repositories. Okay. See. Now in which branch I'm in? Okay. Now I'm in which repository? 7:30 p.m. So how many branches are there for this? By seeing it. How many branches are there? 2 branches. Do you see this here? One is master branch and then developer branch. If you go to the developer branch, again I have the files. Can I create a new file here? Yes. And do you see this? You will become a contributor here. For this particular repository, previously I forked it, no? Message pull request to me and I have accepted it, I merged it, right? And this guy will become a contributor. So contributor should be, you need to be very careful while choosing it. If it is trustworthy for you, and then if he's like to contribute to your code, then he will become a contributor. Okay, fine. So I'm the developer, and then can I create a new file here in this branch? So guys, till now in my Git bash only I created a files and then merged it, but you can do it from GitHub also. Let's see. I'm in developer branch. I can create a file or not? Okay. So which file? Let's create a Java file. Huh? Create a new file. What is the name here? Java 1. I call it as this is Java 1. Commit. Now tell me, my master branch is one commit ahead or not? Developer branch has Java. Does the master branch has Java? Does the master branch has Java here? Now tell me, I want Java here. What to do? Merge. I'll be writing in the Git bash, Git merge. When I should be in master branch and I do Git merge developer. How do I do here in GitHub? PR. Again, what? Pull. So directly you cannot merge here. We need to use what here? PR. So what I need to do? Either you have directly got it here. So GitHub is identified that Babu, there is a changes in between developer branch and then master branch. You can by default the PR is open for you, right? And compare and then pull request directly showing. Otherwise, what you can do is go to pull request and what you can do? You can create a new pull request. It is not mandatory. Okay, tell me one thing. Merge is between master branch all the time. It can be any branch. Merge can be between the any branch. It is not mandatory that only two. But end of the day, it should merge to master branch. But merging can be done between the any branch. Okay, now see here. Can I create a new pull request? You can use the compare and pull request. That also I'm showing you create a new pull request. Let's see. Online, can you hear me? Okay. So from where to where? From which one? Developer to master. And is there any problem with conflict? No. Right. So here what it says. So there's a new file got changed in the developer branch. So whatever in the developer branch is now merging to which branch? Master branch. And I can easily see here what is the commit that I have done. This is Java file. And create a pull request. So what is here? Create a pull request. Right. Once the pull request is open, what do you do next? Merge and then confirm merge. Done. So now it got merged or not? If I go to code, so in my master branch, I have my Java master branch Java. Clear? Okay. Yes, you can see the commit history also, Bhavani. You can see the commit history. This. You see this? This is the commit history, Bhavani. In real time, manager or team leader will do this. Merge. Up to you. If manager has technical knowledge, manager will do. Otherwise, team leader will do. Generally, team leader will do. Manager will not do this. Okay. So everyone clear about fork and then creating PR? Merging is from CLI and PR is from GitHub. Can I get CC till here online? So there is also a command to rename the branch. What is that? Let's say, for example, you created a branch. What is that? Or you created a branch, right? And by mistake, the branch name is typo. You got it. Either you can delete the branch or you can rename the branch. Yes or no? We can do that also. You want me to show that, or you know we can do it? So let's go to our Git bash again. Okay. So from starting, you need to do or not? What I need to do here? First create directory. So what we do is here branch demo. My project. Anything is fine. It's there. So let's create. What's that? My project new something. Go to my project. New. Too big or should I? It's fine. After that, what we need? Sorry. Get up. Init. No, you should tell me the comments. Next, what we do? What is that to add? Touch. What's that? So create some. What file? Let's say, for example, some Python files I'm creating. How many files? Next, git add a dot. Next, git commit minus. Wow, very good. So Python and then dot. So clear. So if I want to know in which branch I'm in, git branch, or else you can see from here itself. So I can do here git branch. Okay, I want to create a new branch. Then git branch, let's say day one branch. I want to go inside the branch. Git checkout. Git checkout day one branch. And can I create files also here? Let's say this guy has what file? Java files. So as you have practiced, that's what you're saying, right? That's good. So what do you do next? Git add and then git commit minus. What files are these? Java files, and then everything. Yeah. If I do git status, everything is clean. So in which branch I'm in here now? Dev branch. So now let's create one more branch. Git branch dev to branch. Now it's not dev to branch. I want to do something else. So what we need to do? We can rename it. What we can do? So what's the command? So either you can delete the branch -d, git branch -d and branch name, delete it, or else you can rename it. So git branch -m. Say that. No, Dinesh. So git branch. These are all git commands, right? You should not use move. So git branch -m. Which branch? Dev to branch to dev branch. Which branch? Or I just put dev. Git branch. Now see, now it has changed to dev. Clear? Clear enough? Online. So how to rename? So okay. So let's redo something here. So now in which branch I'm on? Let's check out to which one? Master. So in master, how many files I have? These many files. So let's go and create one more repository. You tell me how to do it, and then I will push. I want to push these files to my remote repository. How to do it? How to do it? Tell me. What I need to do first? Create a repository. So here, new. So I call it as branch demo something. Okay. Let's go and click on here. Create repository. Okay. So what I need to do now? Very good. Right. And then here I paste it. Next up, git push -u origin master. Okay. So what has happened now? If I refresh, I can see all the data or not? Online, I can see all the data or not now? Okay. So now I go to git checkout. Which one? Which one? Day one is there. Day one branch is there. So I have these files. Okay. So now I also want to push these files to git push -u origin day one branch. Not master. So master is already done. So I want to push another here. Do you see? Now if I refresh this, so I have two branches here now. So now if I want to merge from this branch to this branch, what I need to do? Pull request. It's already created. It's already here. So what we do here? Compare. See that. Create pull request. What we do here? Click on merge pull request and then confirm merge. So now I go to branch demo. So my master also have now Java files. Multiple things I'm showing. Now what I want to do is merge it. In command line, what's the command to which one? Revert. So that is from command prompt. So from here also we can revert it. So how to revert it? Let's see. If you go to view all branches, to which branch? Day one branch. Do you see pull request is there here? How many? One pull request. Which one? Java files or not? So click on it. You see this here. So to revert again, what we need to create a pull request. Can you revert just like that in master? Then what we need? If you want to touch master, pull request is mandatory. Remember that. So for reverting also, what we need to do here? Pull request. Because in master revert need to accept or not for all these things. So for that here, click on revert. And by the way, when you create a revert here, a new branch will be created for you. Let's see here. Click on here, revert. So it is opening a pull request. And then click on create pull request. Pull request is mandatory. Right? And then merge pull request. And click on so revert Java files. So here, if I go to branch demo, the Python files are gone. So Java files are gone or not? So you got reverted or not? But how many branches are there? So whenever you revert in GitHub, new revert branch will be created. But in command line, no. You can directly revert. Clear? Online revert clear? CC? Super. Okay. So now in master branch, what I have? Python files. How many are there? Python 5. Let's create one file here. How? Add a file, create file. Python 6 I'll create. So Python 6. This is Python 6. Commit changes. Commit it. But in my local repo, if I do ls, in which branch I'm in now? Go to master branch. Git checkout master. And if I do ls, do I have Python 6? What should I do? Very good. What is that? If you want to get from remote to local, what is the command that we should use? Git pull. We already learned this, but I'm introducing here another command called git fetch. What's that? Online, put it in the chat. Git fetch. Fetch it up. Huh? So if I do ls, I should get Python 6. Yes or no? Okay. See, that is the difference between fetch and pull. Real-time scenario and question for you. So git fetch will not get the data in your local repository. It will show what is the changes that you have. It will show just only the changes. So okay, there is a change here. So this commit and this commit, there is a change, and a new branch also created in the remote repository. So git fetch will show the changes, whereas git pull will bring the changes. Show the changes, bring the changes. So that is the difference between Git fetch and pull. Many people will get confused. And also in real time, this is one of the favorite interview question for every interviewer. So they will be asking the difference between fetch and pull. Generally, what people will say, both are same. Both are work is same. It is to get the data from remote repository. But Git fetch will help you to see the changes, that the modification is there or not. But Git pull will help you to bring the changes. Okay, see here. Git pull now. Let's pull. Vivek. Sir, Git pull will show the changes? Yes, do you see this here? Okay, Vivek. So Git pull will show you the changes exactly. And if I do ls now, I have my Python 6. Understood? You know? So that is the difference between Git fetch and pull. To show you fetch and pull, that's the reason why I created the entire setup again. Because I would have showed you in the before thing itself, but I don't want to confuse you. Every time I'll take it fresh and I'll show you the topic. Yep. Online CC. Vivek, exactly Vivek, correct. Nice, ma. So now let's do good, nice. So here we have something called Git clean. What is that? Say that Git clean. I'll do Git status. Is there anything? Everything is clean. Touch. Give me one file. File one. File one dot HTML. So if I do Git clean -n, which one? File one. What is it? Generally, if you do Git status, it shows file one is tracked or untracked. Untracked. I will tell clean it. I don't want to. It's basically delete untracked files. Git delete untracked files. So basically, what happens is in real time, you'll be having your repository, and many people for testing purpose they might have created some sample files. So you'll be using git remove rm command to remove it. One by one, you need to remove everything. Or else, if you simply say git clean, all untracked file, yes, that can also be done, Dinesh. All untracked file will be cleaned up. See here, if I say git clean -n and then file one.html, it will ask, it will not remove. It will say would remove. But if you say -f, then what it says? Remove. If I do git status, it's clean. So what is the command to delete untracked files? Git clean. Say that online. What's the command here? Git clean. Everyone say that. Git clean. Fantastic. Okay. In master branch I have. So let's see. Let's take the same. So let's take the same thing. Now, now I'll come back. I'll show you the fresh command here now. For that, I'm deleting this directly, cleaning it up. What I do, cd rm -error. Which one? My proj new. Deleted. So let's create a new fresh one. mkdir. Which one I'll say? Cherry. What's that? Vasiker. Okay. Cherry. cd. Cherry. Git init. Okay. Now my question for you here is, please create files, commit the files, create a branch. I want to rename the master branch to branch 1. And I want you to create a branch 2 also. That is my requirement. Okay, let's do one. Okay, let me ask one. I'll ask one by one question. You answer the comments. Okay. So let's go. So let's create a file. I call it as touch file 1. I'll create a file 1. And then git add file 1. And next git -m file 1. And then which one here? Put file 1 or dot. Okay. Now, in which branch we are in? What's the command to check? Git branch. I want this branch to be renamed, master branch to be renamed to branch 1. What's the command? Git branch. So Nanda, I'm not saying to go to git branch. I'm asking you to rename master branch. Very good. -m. Which branch? Master branch. To which branch here? Got it online? So now we might have doubt. Sir, can we rename master branch also? Your wish. It's not necessary to be always master. Master is default branch. If you don't want concept of master at all, remove it off and give your own names. Now git branch. See? Okay. So now create branch 2 and check out to branch. Go to branch 2. Create branch 2, and then git checkout branch 2. But I'm mixing both in one now. I told you there are multiple commands. So see git checkout -b branch 2. Sir, you're playing with the commands. Yes, we can play with the commands. But now tell me, what does it will do? It will create a branch and it will automatically check out. So when you are super fast in real time, git, if you are lazy, git branch 2. Git checkout to branch 2. If you're smart, git checkout -b branch 2. So what it will do? It will create the branch and also it will automatically check out. Git branch. See? Understood? Online, is it clear now? Okay. Now be in branch 1. What's the command? Git checkout branch 1. Good. Clear. ls. I have only how many files here? File 1. Now let's create Java files, Python files, PHP files. Tell me. Touch Java files. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, what we do? Okay. So let's do one by one. No. So git add. Which one? Java files. Next. Git commit -m. What is that? Java files. And then I call it as Java. Java files created. Now create Python files. We can create in a one shot and we'll have how many commits? One commit. But I want to show you some command where I need to have multiple commits. That's the reason why I'm creating multiple times. You are intelligent. You can say why you are creating Java files separately, Python files separately, PHP files. Create all. Touch Java, touch Python, touch PHP. In one commit, git adds dot and then git commit -m. All files dot. Done. Oh yeah. How many commits are there? One commit. But if I do one by one, how many commits will be there? I want multiple commits here to show you some new command. Okay. And tell me again. Touch. Which one? Python. Next. Git add Python star. Next. Git commit minus m, which one? Python files. Python star. Okay, next last touch which files? PHP files. Next git add PHP files only. And then git commit which files? Okay, don't worry. If I use the previous command, then okay. Git commit minus okay, hyphen m. And what files are these? PHP files. PHP star. Clear. Git status. My branch is clear. Now, what? Dinesh, very good. What is the command to see the logs commits? Git log. If I say git log, it will say this much. Hyphen git log. Which one? Hyphen one line. Okay, now see here clearly. How many files? How many commits are there in total? 4 commits. So the fourth commit is in branch 2. I just showed you for fun purpose. Git checkout minus b I created. Okay, it's fine. So now, so switch to branch 2. Switch to branch. In which branch I'm in now? Branch 1. If you do ls, we have these many files. Okay, switch to branch 2 now. Git checkout branch 2. How many files are there? My question for you is, I want branch 1 files to come to branch 2 files. Answer. Git. Oi, Sumalika. Now correct. She got scared. Or else I'll become Pasupati. You understand? That's that ghost guy. Okay, fine. Git pull, do not get confused at all. Pull meaning raise your hands up and then try to pull. Up meaning what? Remote repository. So pull meaning pulling from remote to local. So Malika, raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Do exercise, okay? Pull. Pull meaning from where you're pulling from? Remote. So from next time onwards, you should not do the mistake. Pull meaning upar se niche. Right? So that is pull. And now here, pagal mein. Next to next. What is the command that we use here? Oh, so Malika is putting the name. Okay, fine. So okay, so here we use what on here? Merge. See here, I am merging it. If I click on, if I use git merge branch 1, all files I'll get or not? How many files are there here in branch 2? 1 file. And in branch 1, in this branch, in branch 1, how many files are there? Java files are there, PHP files are there, Python files. But in branch 2, file 1 is there. I don't want all these files. I want only Python files. You understand the scenario, real-time scenario. So the scenario here is, in real time, what happens is, in one branch, so many codes, lot of files are there. But I'm not interested in all the files. Unnecessary, my branch will become tummy full. I don't want these many files. I want only particular files, right? And our Python files are only on the particular things. So guys, here, what we use, don't worry. It's not merge Python. Merge concept will be done through branches, not to directly files, remember. So here, KK is saying git merge Python star. No. So here, I use a concept called cherry pick. What's the command? Now you understand why I created directly cherry. What is the command here? Online, put it in the chat. Say that everyone. Cherry pick. Cherry pick meaning, you know actually what is the meaning of cherry pick? Tell me, what is the meaning of cherry pick? Oh, so this guy saying picking the cherries is called cherry pick. Okay, so what I do is, in front of you, I have put a lot of things. And I ask you to select whichever you want. What do you do? You select it or not? Yes or no? Which one? You select all or you select only preferred or selected ones? Select ones or not? What are you doing? That is called cherry picking. What's that called? Cherry picking meaning selecting the selected items are called cherry pick. So in business also, we use with the clients also, these are all the cherry pick items we say. Cherry pick items. So first we'll do the cherry pick items. That meaning, so when I was starting, when I was in the client meetings, my manager used to say cherry pick. Believe me, I asked, sir, do you have any cherry garden? You're saying why cherry pick all the time? You saw like this and say no, cherry pick meaning working on the selected items. Working on selected items is called what? Cherry pick. Okay, now here I have these many commits now. I don't want everything to come. I want only particular commit to merge it. So then we use what here? Cherry pick. Say that. So git cherry hyphen pick. Say that. And then you put a commit ID. So which files you want? Which files? Python. So that meaning here you see this commit ID. So copy the commit ID and then paste it. Enter. If I do ls, I got which files? Python files only. If you do simply git merge and branch 1, all files you will get. Unnecessary, it will be full. Now tell me, can you cherry pick only PHP files now? Say that. Git cherry pick and which commit ID? PHP commit ID. Enter. Realize I got here PHP files. Clear cherry pick command. It is also commonly used command. Cherry pick. PHP. It is based on commit history. Based on commit history. Whatever in this commit, I created nicely for you 3 commits and I showed you cherry pick. Right? So in that particular commit, whatever the files that you have, all the files you'll get it. Okay. See you, Prasad. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Online is this clear till here, everyone? Cherry pick. CC please. So now, see here guys, git log hyphen 1 line. So we have this, which is the latest commit here. PHP branch 2 is the latest because we have the head pointer over there. So because I'm in the branch 2. So now, you have multiple comments, Hussein, right? Rebase is different. What is rebase? Say that again. Same as merge. Commit history, right? So that's the difference. Okay, Hussein bhai. So this doesn't change any commit. So cherry pick meaning we are picking on the particular commit, whatever the files that we have in the particular commit history. We are not merging it. Yeah. And also rebase is for editing purpose. Remember? starting day one, I gave you rebase command. Pick reward, git rebase, right? And then -i head caps 3. Okay, so we have here tag. Nana. What is that? Tags are optional or mandatory. Tags are optional in AWS. Right here also we have tag. So what I can do is here. So whatever the commits that you are using, you can tag that particular commit to my purpose. Right here, for example, git tag. Let's say this is I'm doing for which environment, production environment, and then do you see this commit ID? We put it. Please see the command. Yeah, no worries. I'm just asking you to see the command online. So do you understand the command here? What is this? Git tag and then prod. So for this commit history, so what I'm doing, I'm attaching a tag called what? Prod. If you hit enter, and if I see git online here, do you see this here? So whatever in this commit history, I'm committing it. So these PHP files are related to which environment? Prod. So just in case, so that's an additional command that I'm just giving it to you. Use it. Okay. So now here is finally, let's see in which branch. Let's go back to our branch. Git checkout master. Oh, master is not there. Okay. Branch 1. Okay, clear. This one, all these files are there. So now, yeah. So now what we do is now, I want to track which file. Let's say file 1. Okay, let's create a touch index.html. Which one? Touch index.html. I created one small file and it is untracked or not? It is untracked. But I don't want index.html to be tracked. I will do modifications, but I don't want it to track. If you do git init, generally everything will get tracked. But I don't want this particular file to be tracked. So what we need to do, what we need to tell to git ignore. What's that? So the command is git ignore. Command is what? Git ignore. So there is nothing command called git ignore, but what you need to do is here, you need to create a file called git ignore, hidden file. What is in Linux hidden will start with what? Dot. So vi, what is that? Dot git ignore. Say that dot git ignore. So which file you want me to ignore here? Index.html. So I am just writing index.html, but you can ignore whichever the files that you want here. All log files, or particular Java files, Java star you put, Python star you put, or particular for whichever that you want, you can put this here and everything. And what do you do simply here? Save it. If I do git status, is there index.html here? I modify cat, which one here? Index.html, blah, blah, blah. I modified, but it should show as untracked, right? But if I do git status, index.html is not at all tracked. Understood? Understood. So if you want to ignore, what's the command online? Say that everyone. Dot git ignore. Say that online. Dot git ignore. Understood? You need to create a file and then put that whichever the file that you want inside it. So put it and then that file will be ignored from tracking completely. Okay. So now I want to delete the branch. Which branch is here we have? Branch 2 I want to delete. If you are sitting in branch 1, can you delete your whole self branch? No, you have to come out of the branch and then delete the branch. Remember. So now I'm not in my branch 2 at all. So can you tell me how to delete? So we can delete the branch. Command is git branch. I told you already. -d. Which branch name here? Branch 2. It's gone. Git branch. How to delete the branch? Online clear git branch. Delete branch. I deleted my branch. What do you need to do now? Someone is saying, sir, please delete branch 1, Dinesh. If you are inside the branch, how can you delete the branch? Okay, I'll tell. Okay. What it says. You know, actually, there are few commands that you need to have a little bit knowledge, a little bit what you call logic. If you are inside the branch, you cannot even delete the branch, right? Okay, now, I unnecessarily delete my branch. I want to revert it. So there is not command called revert here. So first of all, get the log, reference log, git ref log, say that. So do you see this here? So this is also one more command like git log only, but it shows nicely all this head information also. And can you tell me which commit that I have deleted the branch? Which commit has deleted the branch? First one? Online? Which one? First one or not? So this was the tagging that we did, right? And then this was the rename that we did. This was we are checking out. We committed. We cherry picked here, and we cherry picked PHP. And this is the commit that contains the deleted branch. That is the commit that deleted branch. And to get that branch, what we need to do is git checkout. Say that git checkout -b. Which branch? Branch name. Branch only, right? And then put the commit ID. Branch git checkout -b branch 2 and then rest. Now git branch is there. I have showed already that also. Now how to delete the branch, how to restore the branch. Yes, Malika, commit message is different, so you need to find out carefully here. You see here head 0. You see that hit 0. This is the index that you got it. That meaning the latest one. Okay. Online, is this clear? Is this clear till here, everyone? Do you remember we have hosted a website in S3 bucket? It's very simple, no? Upload index.html, upload index.html, and then enable static website routing. You will get surprised that no, Hussein, no. It's in that particular head that is the commit. So here, so you will get surprised that in GitHub also we can host a website. Many people doesn't know that. GitHub also we can host a website. So let's say for example, right? So you need to get from the commit history only, Samalika. Find out the commit history and then check out to that particular commit ID, Samalika. Because if you deleted the branch yesterday also, all the Git commit history will be there or not. So you need to find out the commit history and use the checkout -b and then that. Okay, see here. Let's create a quickly one small repo. We can use. Okay, create a new repo. I call it as Git website demo. Create a repository. So here I need to create one small index.html or not, some small HTML file. So I'm not pushing the code directly. We can create it here. You see, create a new file. Here I name it what? Index.html. So we need to have the code, right? Index.html code. Somewhere in this W3 schools code. No, not in the Linux, right? In the Linux we use, right? I use W3 schools. Nice. This page. We have index nice code here. Okay, this content forum or what is that? Newsletter. Let's say try it out yourself. Okay, I have this code now. So copy this and then paste it and then commit the changes. So now we have index.html. Now go to here, settings. Inside the settings, so you have something called pages. Right? Inside these pages, it's fine. Branch, which branch you have? I told you in GitHub, if you directly create, you will get a main branch, not master branch. Right? So and then here you just select it and click on what here. Say what I did now here. I went to the pages, I selected the branch and then click on save. Okay. So I just refresh the page. Go to the code. Settings. So it will take a couple of minutes. So actually you should get here something called your website is live. What is its use? Fun. There's nothing use with this. I just wanted to give something new. So let's see. So with this, what you can do is you can have your nice landing page and you can show your profile in resume. You can this nice and you can say that your website, your profile is in GitHub. You can deploy your stuff. Yeah. So I was doing this. And branch only, right? Yeah. Do you see? Guys, do you see this here? So it took a little bit time to come up. Do you see this here? Visit site. And that's a website. I just put something nasty, right? So do you see this? And everyone can able to use this website, right? So I have just put some sample code here, but you can have your nice HTML page here or not. You can so I have showed you also how to make your GitHub as a hosting. Also, you can how to host a website. Online is clear here. Online clear. And then also this is your GitHub, and this is your and in settings. In settings, you can come down and then in danger zone, you have see pull request related things are there. And if you come down, do you see the danger zone? So by default, the current repository is here, public. If required, you can make it private also. Change visibility, change to private. And then disable branch protection rules. You can something transfer the ownership to some other person, archive this repository, and finally what you can do, you can delete the repository. How to delete? This is how you need to delete it. Delete the repository. Okay. And also, if you go to the branches, let's see anything we find out here. So your branches, you can rename the branch. Someone asked how to rename the branch. Right. So in CLI also we rename the -m. Using -m, we have this rename the branch. And here in the GitHub, what you can do now, you can rename the branch. You can delete the branch also here, right? And you can revert the branch by creating a pull request. But we already opened a pull request for this, right? You can So here, how do we go that here? Go here to here. Do you see this here in code? Okay, in code. Where it should go? View all branches. If you come down, do you see this? You can for your master branch, you can easily find out when it got updated and how many commits behind, right? It is, and then ahead, and then here do you see this pull request? So you can create a pull request for merging purpose also, right? And revert purpose here also, and then here you can delete the branch, and you can what you can do? Rename the branch. And coming down to settings, and you have something what here collaborators. So this is also a little bit important in real time. So collaborators, you can add the collaborators here. That meaning you can directly ask some other person to collaborate. You're basically giving permissions. You're giving what? Permissions. You can give permissions. You can add people and then find the people, which is GitHub. You should be using your GitHub username or email ID here, and then select a collaborator and then give the permissions. So they can also handle your what? Repositories. Okay, playbooks, we'll be seeing that in the project when we do the projects. Pull request, right? And then security, and then wiki. So what is wiki? You can create your own pages here. You can write a nice your documentation here. Wiki page, no wiki page, right? Generally, Wikipedia. So we call it as wiki, right? So this wiki is nothing but it's like a documentation for documentation purpose. And then here what we have here, projects. So project meaning not the project that you are thinking about, not that project. Project meaning here, assume this is a very big repository, okay? And then what you can do, you can create tasks and assign to the people. So I have given the collaborators right here. So what you can do, you can create a new project here. So in real time, the repo name would be set as public or private, 100% private, based on your requirement. You see, so you can create whichever that you want. Let's say I want to create a table view. So what is here? Create project, and you see this, add a item. So let's say for example, create a pull request on Friday night. Example, this is a task. Assigning I can assign to the some other person, to the collaborators. And status to do. So like this, I can create next what update the Python code. So I can assign it to some other person here. So basically, it is like your it's not logs, it is to-do list. Sumalika, thank you for helping me. To-do list. What's that? To-do. Similar things that we will be doing. Similar things we'll be doing in Trello. Trello also has the same thing. Jira also has the same thing, but Jira is completely different. You have a lot of workflows. But here on this particular project, on this particular repository, if you want to create some kind of nice to-do list, so this will help you to track the work inside the repository. It's to my purpose, not that mandatory. Okay. So congratulations, we have completed Git and GitHub. Claps. Fantastic. Online. Fantastic. Okay. So let me ask this question now. Online. How was the Git? So online experience people, I want from your experience people. So did we cover everything on the Git? Usually now. Yes, you see that. So because freshers, you will feel that heat because until you practice, you will be slowly will get better on this. Practice is very important. But what I want to hear from experienced people, like so there are so many experienced people are there in this batch. And if I get these kind of things right now, super really, and whatever that we have got is real time, so that meaning freshers, all of you can be bindas because in real time we'll be doing all these things only. Thank you, my experienced people online. I hope you have enjoyed this Git and GitHub. And tomorrow we will be jumping on to the next tool. Which tool? So do you remember the phases that we have learned in DevOps? The first phase is source code management, that repository that we have. Which one we use? Git and GitHub. So now the code is present in the GitHub. What we need to do? We need to build it. What we need to do? Build it. Yes or no? So developers will push the code to the GitHub, and then as a DevOps engineer, what we do is we will take the code from the GitHub, and then we have a tool called Maven, and using Maven we'll build the entire code. What actually the build will do? Build will add all the dependencies and install all the dependencies and libraries required for the code. So what is Maven? It's a build tool. And what is Maven? What is the purpose of Maven? What does the Maven contains? How to install Maven? How to run the goals? And how to build it? How to generate? The summary of Maven is it will generate the artifact. What's that? It generate what? It will build it will build it and it will generate the artifact. Here mostly I'll be using Java code. Which code? So for Java code, the artifact would be .war file. Which file? WAR file. And that WAR file will be deploying on Tomcat. That WAR file will be deploying on what? Tomcat. Okay, super. So that would be the, so I'm very happy that slowly, steadily we are moving to the next level. And what I want you to do is practice is super important. Okay. Online, any questions? If not, can you give the final CC for today, please?